Well, it's late January and we're gonna go ahead and get some coyote trapping in today. I've got all my stuff, got some boots, got some lure, got all kinds of stuff, and we're gonna be going up in this area here, all through this wood line here is where a lot of coyotes hang out, and we're gonna see what we can do about giving a few coyotes a dirt nap. Get started. All right, we got one trap set, and I got Drake with me. That's the trap right there, and I got Drake with me so that we can leave a little scent of dog and move on. I spoke to the farmer, and he said the coyotes are just kind of running back and forth along the fence line here, which is not atypical. So he gets a decent amount of coyotes up here, basically looking for places where they're going in. There's a little water source right here. It's awfully cold, and just keeping an eye out for fresh tracks. And here's a trail entrance, which is even better. And here's a farm implement entrance, which is even better. You can see Drake over here sniffing at something. God knows what he found. But we're gonna put a trap in one of these two places. I think we'll just put it right here. That'll work good. Use that for backing there. And we'll just put it right in here. This will be good. Dirt hole right here. I'm gonna put some long distance in this one here. Something different with this lure. I can use some alligator oil that I got, and this stuff is the most nasty smelling stuff I think I've ever smelled. And we'll oh, that's foul. These are night latch, so what you do is you just push it until you hear a click. There's the click. that happens from time to time, and you just deal with it. That cover on, cover holes. I like the cover holes because they're got some wax and stuff on them. They're naturally waxed, because that's what they are. And then, you know, when they get wet, they don't freeze. And these are Minnesotas, so they're pretty amazing anyway. But let's throw some stuff on there. Let's get the last bit of lure and some pee. Let's get this last little bit of bait and some pee and we're set. Bobcat urine right here, so it doesn't really matter what kind of urine you use, but pretty day. So we got 3 traps set. It's a new property. I'm not going to go too crazy right now, but Tommy, the landowner, said that the coyotes just run up and down this whole strip here, and judging by some of the trails I saw, and some of the tracks, we ought to have something in here tomorrow. Yes, sir! Prick, come, right here. Let's get your ball. So we've got, we had some cold go through here today, so it's been pretty cold during the day today, but it's supposed to get really low tonight. So they'll be on the move looking for stuff, and if we don't see anything, I'll probably come out probably mid-morning tomorrow, because they may be running around in the morning as the sun comes out looking for little vermin and things of that nature. So, but we'll have something in there in the morning though. Meanwhile, you have a good afternoon. Woohoo! Well, it's about 25 degrees cooler today than it was yesterday, so we're going to go out and do a trap check. One of the things I think I used to do, and I'm definitely trying not to today, is adding too much lure or urine. When you're out at your property later in the summer and you still smell lure from last year, you know you used too much. So today, what my plan is we had the cold front come through, so if there's something in the traps, obviously we'll reset and re-lure and do all that, and rebait. But if there's nothing in them, we're just going to leave them for the day. Sometimes if you got a shy fox or a shy coyote, they will kind of come around, and if they still smell something they want to eat, then they'll go get it. But if they think it's too fresh and they're not a dominant coyote or fox, they'll avoid it. So we'll give them a day or two to just kind of get used to it. But meanwhile, let's get started. I'm headed out in my outdoor Crocs today. These are supposed to be my indoor Crocs, which they basically are. .22. This thing is like the coolest .22 in the world. And let's just grab, you know what? Let's just go out. And if I got to reset, I'll walk back. Let's make it fun. Okay, coming up to our first trap. Nothing in it. And I don't think anything's disturbed it. Ooh. I was wrong about that. Something flipped it. I was looking over here, and here's the trapped. Oh man, something definitely got caught because there's blood in it. And something come and ate it. Ha ha ha. Wonder what it was. The world may never know. Whatever it was, it definitely walked around. It could have been a possum. I feel like I'm skating on some of this wet ground here. Let's go this way. Okay, this trap here has not been messed with. That's it right there. Looks like a stick fell over the edge of it, so at least I'll get that out the way. We can get rid of that easily. Not worry about. Okay, we'll leave that one intact. Wow, I need a stick. That's a root. A root. Big old root. Maybe our crossover trap will have a prize in it. I'm willing to bet that was a possum in that other trap. And it got taken away. But coyotes are known to be toe caught. And they get out. So it happens. But that was an awful lot of blood. And the pan cover was pretty torn up. Who knows? I'll have to ask Charlie. Coming up to this crossover set, I don't hear anything snapping or pulling. Okay, so this set is intact as well. So I'm going to leave that. We're going to go reset that other trap and just get it ready to roll. Put some more of that Jett fuel on it. Tell you what, that stuff's something. So this morning I'm at the hardware store because I had drilled some holes in a door for my wife and I went a little too far, so I had to get some wood putty. And guy says, dude, I know that hat. Hunting public, Gooch hat. Gooch's girlfriend made it. I'm a lucky man. Yes, I am. We are headed to check day number 2. And as you can see, it's nasty, slushy, snowy, sleety weather. A perfect day to catch a fox or a coyote on the trap line. Well, it's definitely not a day to be wearing Crocs. So, we'll suit up, see what's where. I'm gonna grab the whole kit and caboodle today. There's a coyote. Easy. Do this quick. Ain't no reason for anything to suffer on my watch, but we will reset the trap. Okay, now we can just reset the trap right here. Left some crap, the scent of the coyote itself, and we'll go ahead and reset. Let's go ahead and set the trap back up. Ideally, you want to replace the trap with a fresh one. But since it's all smelled up through here, and night latch, since it's got the scent and everything here, we'll just add some more hulls. Tomorrow it's going to be kind of a rough day as far as weather's concerned, and we'll just kind of pack it up through here, give it plenty of backing, redo a dirt hole and all that good happy stuff. Go ahead and take the dirt hole out pretty much where the original one was. Definitely smells coyote-ish. It's a perfect foothold on that trap. I don't need to really spray any scent or urine because we have that coyote scent there. So again, it's a young one. Okay, put some holes down. Bed this trap real good. Okay, then we'll just kind of drop some stuff around the top so we keep that scent in there. And all I really need to do is just add some stuff to the hole itself. And then this trap is ready for another yote. But let's talk a little bit about this farmland and why this trap works. If you can see right down here, you see a square through here. But they also have a path from a ranger or something through here. But this is a crossover area. You know, they're going to want to go places where they can see, and they're going to follow their scent. Excuse me, they're going to follow their nose. But right here's a crossover. This is where they cross over for doing farm work on the other field, so they don't have to go out in the street. But the interesting thing about this is you've got a good run on either side here as well, all the way through here. And this is just a natural place to cross. You know, animals are not unlike humans in that they'll take the path of least resistance. And I understand that completely, because I'm kind of a least resistance guy. Heck, I didn't even want to come out here today with this nasty weather being like it is. But in Indiana, we must check traps every day. And I wouldn't do something if I didn't follow the rules on that, because that's important to me. I'm going to put another stick in there to kind of help guide the coyote into that trap. So I'll show you how that works. Let's grab a couple of guide sticks. They don't have to be really anything major, but what it does is it gets them to go where you want them to go. It's just a visual cue. And they'll come in like this, whatever, and then they'll circle around that. It's just a natural instinct that they go through. And we'll put this little piece of scat that he did right there where the lure is. I'll probably lure it up a little bit and put some more So I'm not going to add any more lure. I'm just going to put a little bit more top dog predator bait in there in the hole. There doesn't really need to be anything because of the scent of the coyote itself. So we'll top dog it. This stuff is great. I've had this in my barn for quite some time. I like to put a dollop in there. Let them get in there to play. And this set is reset. I like it. Oh, cool. I brought because I'm lazy as I get older, I brought something to drag the coyote with. Because we are going to take the biomass out of the system so that we are going to take the biomass of the coyote out of the system, so that way they go for the traps to get fed instead of each other. Okay, and we have a finished dirt hole set right there, ready to go for the next step. One less coyote that we got to worry about. As a predator. I kind of like this little trapline thing. Gets me up, gets me out, and gets me ready to get in shape for turkey season. So thanks for joining me on the trapline this morning. See you in a bit.